Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us here today. We have for you a 2-case break of blasters. We have UFC Prizm blasters here, 2 factory sealed cases that we will be opening for you all. I wish you all the best of luck in this break today. Feel free, for everybody who's in the chat, either YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook, if you want to put your spots in the chat, feel free. It helps me know what I'm rooting for and get a little excited when I see something that somebody has in the chat, so I can be like, yeah, you did it, yeah. Otherwise, Nate Diaz magic. I won't know, and I'll just make really bad conversation. Anyhow, thank you all for joining us, and for all of you who are in all of those sites, just checking us out and would like to join in future breaks, you can do so by finding us on eBay. We are north of the number 7 without the card part. Omar Aspinall bangers. All right, let's get to it. Best of luck to everybody. Hopefully I can pull some of you guys something really cool. And let's get this out of the way. Oh yeah, I'll just show you. I had them stacked and I didn't even show you. Here's our double cases. There we go. I don't know, I'm going quick, slow, ultra main, green pulsar. Alright, hopefully we can get you out of 25 pulsar. Some of these cases are like super awesome, and some of them just like miss the ball. What's the best card you can hit in one of these boxes? Well, sometimes they have green parallel autographs in here, as well as the pulsars. So, depending, I would say like, I don't know if there's like, get like maybe a Patty Pimblett, like pulsar at 25, or autograph of somebody cool. I hit last year's Prizm. I was able to hit a GSP green auto. I don't know, somebody from this year. Like, I haven't opened. This is my first time opening UFC blasters this year, so hopefully my first time will be lucky with this one. The other breaker hit a couple autos and. What did they hit in the blasters? Here's what side. They hit an Alex Perez out of 25, a Edson Barbosa auto, and an Aljamain Sterling out of 25, Fearless Pulsar. This is from our last break. It was right beside me in the tray, so I was able to get that. Our last break of blasters. So let's find out what's in our 2 cases this time around. If I can just move this stuff out of the way. There we go. There's my little mountain. Let's just cut right into it. I'm going to open like 5 boxes at a time. And I'll take out the packs, open the packs, so we get through here in a little bit more of a speedy manner. Otherwise, I'll keep you here for like 2 hours, which I don't want to do. But doing it this method will cut the time close to in half, I hope. Because 40 boxes is still a lot of boxes, even if you have to get in there. Stacky. I know the beginning kind of sucks because all you're seeing is me opening boxes, but we'll get to the pack soon enough. I swear I thought I cut this. Oh, there it is. right. Five down. Let's get started. Ooh, these packs fall apart. Interesting. Here's a Modafari, Caceres, Luque, and Tony Ferguson. I'm going to go a little bit quicker, like I said, because like so many packs. Last card is usually what we're looking for. It's either going to have the green insert or a silver Prizm. There's a Brock Lesnar, Jan Blachowicz, Fearless. First couple cards are just regular base. Dern, Covington, Ngannou. Here we have our first green. Here is a John Jones Fearless. Congrats to the John Jones spot. In green. Here we have a Pava, Oliveira, Volkanovski, Masvidal. This is a Prizm as well. This one's just a regular silver. Lewis, Stamen, Whitaker, and we have Gilbert Burns in silver. Fortunate for him, he lost to Chanev. Faber, Rosa, Santos, and Khabib. Della, Diaz, Edwards, and a Brandon Moreno. On eBay, if you don't ever get an invoice, you can always look, we got a pulsar. You can always request an invoice. There's always, I think there should be an option for that. If you ever feel like there's always an ability, I don't know. Or just send us an email. You can contact us, reach out and say I haven't received an invoice. Can you please send me an invoice? Here's a GSP, Qatar, a Yusuf, and we have a Daniel Rodriguez rookie. This is numbered 19 of 25. Hopefully we get another Pulsar with a little more recognition behind the name. And let's move you down and to the right. There we go. Somebody moved my camera. There we go. Let's continue. Holmes, Hall, Simon, and Valentina. I don't know if the people who deal with the emails did. If you just try reaching out and contact us through Contact Buyer, somebody who looks at the emails, because I'm just breaking, hopefully will reach out. There's a Sean O'Malley. Yes, I don't know if I can wear it for a minute. And hopefully they'll let you know. There's a Korean Zombie, Islam, Shamil, and we have a Jack Shore silver rookie. Chase Hooper, Jeff Neal, Covington, and a Jennifer Maya. Aljamain. Here is a Hermanson and a Valentina. Joanna, Whitaker, Oliveira, and a Kevin Holland silver. Sanhagen, Hall, Simon, and Aljamain Sterling. Here we got a Gillespie, Tavares, Khabib, and a John Jones. Here we have a Julian Marquez, Islam, Shamil, and a Valentina. Again, that's like a double of the pack we just saw like 3 packs ago. All right, a Reyes, Austin Lingo. Here's a Lawler with a Volkanovski. Molina, Perez, Dong Jung, and a Nate Diaz. Arnold Allen, Cerrone, Craig, and a Brad Riddell silver. Modafferi, Volkanovski, Cejudo, and Volkanovski again. Aldana, Lesnar, Caceres, and John Jones. Spivak, Luque, McKenna, and Sterling. Here's Arnold Allen, Chiesa, Nicolau, and a Asuncao silver. Here's a Jeff Molina rookie, Lauren Murphy, Gilbert Burns, and a John Jones Fearless. Reyes, Tabura, Askov, and a Dustin Jacoby green rookie. Marquez, Cannonier, Cerrone, and a Poirier. Gillespie, Craig, Alex Perez, and a Amanda Nunes. Sanhagen, Dong Jung, Lingo, and a Conor McGregor Fireworks. That is our first 5. Let's do these next. Oh, that just came out weird. Alright, good luck. Let's see if anything comes out of these 5. Hoping for an autograph or something. Esparza, Swanson, Dashvili, and a Aldana silver. Stipe, Kaikar France. There's that Sumu guy, I never could say his name, Max Holloway. A Kinzad. Here's a DC, Tatiana Suarez, and a Vincente Luque. A Luca Bumi, Prochazka, ZM, and a Cyril Gahn. Hey, congrats, Justin. Price of excitement isn't the same. It's true. Here's a Kroot, Gun, a Chiesa, and a Ioana. Yeah, there's limit, like every box of like hobby Prizm, there's always something in there, and you're like, ooh, this is like I'm looking for greens, pulsars, and autos, and trying to get through as many packs as possible. Here's a Bontorin, a Niclau, Morphe, and a Masvidal, because there's so many packs. This is like double the amount of packs as opening like a full hobby case. Here's a Felicia Spencer, Jalen Turner, Zhang Wei Li, and a silver Amanda Nunes. Here's a Fiziev, a Casey O'Neill, a Vila, and a Conor McGregor. Here we have a Marlon Vera, a Grant Dawson, and it's just a backwards card. It is just a backwards card. I was like, ooh, I'm like, that's not the right place for an autograph. Here is a Brian Ortega. Nice bold Brian. This is the green regular retail Prizm. He doesn't. I don't think it looks good bald. He needs to keep the hair. Here's a Jose Aldo, Stamen, Whitaker, and a Conor McGregor. Gadze, Charles Oliveira, Volkanovski, and a Max Holloway. You know what? Not too shabby. If you guys don't mind, I'll open all the packs. Here's a Sarunov, Cejudo, Neal, and Gahn. I mean, there is like, I think on average, at least from my experience, like 1 to 2 autos per case of blasters. So I'm hoping that like that helps us also keep track of this stuff. There's a Lingo, Lawler, and a Aljamain Sterling. Once I hit an autograph, I think I'll try what you said. Here's the Kroot, Perez, Zhang, and a Poirier. I'm hoping I hit an autograph sooner rather than later. I'm thinking you're supposed to get an autograph. Luka Bumi, that's the best name. Holly Holm. We're making good time. Yeah, opening the 5 boxes at a time is pretty good. Here's a Kianazad, Askarov, Cannoneer, and we have a Islam in green. Congrats to the Islam Makhachev spot. Congratulations. Stipe, Burns, Tabura, and a Rose. Namajunas. Esparza, Niclau, Murphy, and we have a Marvin Vettori in silver. I think on average there's 1 Pulsar per case, but I think there's more that like there should be an autograph or 2. Well, yeah, Jacoby or an Alex Morono, unless they changed it this year. Because last year, like for a sealed case of blasters, like based off my knowledge from last year's openings, that there was like at least on average 2 autos per case, but they could have changed it. Here's a Pedro Munoz, Romanov, and a John Jones. I just opened a 2 blaster cases of WWE, and like that stuff was a heartbreak. I felt a little bit like, uh-oh. This is not even close to like hobby, and even the UFC. I mean, like, I think I opened 1 case and there was no Pulsar at all. There's Stipe. Kukigan, Phil Haas, Moraes, and a Yuri Prochazka. I thought there was one. Walker, Turner, and a Poirier. Font, Nunes, Ozdemir, and Mia Stipe. Araujo, Lutz, that's in Cal, and Rose. Jones, Quintrillo, Holland, and a Dos Santos. Here we have a Marina Rodriguez, Topuria, Sean Strickland, and a Jalen Turner Green rookie. Here's our first Patty. Here's a Chris Dacus, Menefield, and a Adesanya. Barboza, Muhammad. Here's a Rose and a Chiesa Silver. All right, let's get these guys up. I want to do a little different on these ones. Maybe X marks the spot or something. I'll do actually the last 10 in one shot. I'll open all the remaining boxes. It's always good to like do a little research to make sure you just like for future breaks, not just with us, anybody, like a little research of the product that you're looking at getting in on the breaks so that you don't see something go like, oh, that's not what I thought. Any Yanez hits? I don't think anything cool Yanez yet. But I'm glad you're enjoying the break though. That's a big part of what I'm here for. Here we have our little jumble of packs. Good luck. Reyes, Khabib, Uriah Hall, more Khabib. Because there's going to be a difference between hobby, retail, first off the line. There's a Melina Shamil Gamzatov. There's a Valentina. There's megas and blasters and all kinds of stuff. Sometimes there's some products with so many different variations. You have to like do some research, especially for me as like a breaker. Allen, Lawler, Islam, and Max Holloway. Hopefully that gets you what you need. Muslim, Dong Zhang, Lingo, and here we have a rookie green of Rowland Pavia. Teixeira, Craig, Perez, and Frankie Edgar. And hopefully, if we're lucky, we can hit you something that covers more than just the cost. Like I said, like that last year when I opened and I got a GSP auto, it was like a $300 or $400 auto at the time. So that guy probably was happy. Cannoneer, Cerrone, and here's a Stipe Silver. Here we got a Gaethje, Romanov, Yang Jiaonan, and a Steven Wonderboy Thompson Silver. Here is a Thiago Moses, a Spawn, Gastelum, and a Stipe Miocic. Yeah, you're 100% right. Here's a Sean O'Malley, Edmund Shabazian, Phil Haas, and we have a Shogun Rua in green. We got Kevin Lee, Moraes, Walker, and Stipe. There's a lot of Stipes coming out of here. Here's a Felicia Spencer, a Jalen Turner, Zhang Wei Li, and Yuri Prochazka. Here we have a Fizayev, Casey O'Neill, Avila, and we have a Dustin Poirier. Just a regular fireworks. That looked different for a second though. Vera, Zhang Wei Li, O'Neill, and a Andre Muniz, silver. Got Jose Aldo, Avila, Dawson, and a Alexander Volkanovski. Got Giga, Li Jingliang, Cody Stamen, and a Finest. Sorry, not Finest. It's a Fireworks in green for the Israel Adesanya spot. Actually, a pretty nice looking card. Congrats to the Adesanya spot. The last style bender. Here's a Misha, Whitaker, Oliveira, and Amanda Nunes. Anthony Smith, Volkanovski, Cejudo, and Sean O'Malley. Got a Jan Blachowicz, Jeff Neal, Covington, and a Amanda Nunes. This autograph is pretty elusive. Devison Figueiredo, Till, and Kailev, and a silver Masvidal. Here we have a Brian Ortega, a Joanne Wood, Ngannou, and a Dustin Poirier. Rakic, Puelas. Here's a Tom Aspinall. Congrats. And a green for the Francis Ngannou spot. Yair Rodriguez, Brunson Royval, and a Chang Sung Jung. Garbrandt, Yanez, here's a Maya and a Shevchenko. Here's our first Yanez that I saw, that I remember. Here's a Shogun, Jacoby, Munoz, and a John Jones. Korean Zombie, Dong Eung Jung, Lingo, Silver, John Jones. Volkov, Lawler, Makachev, and a Poirier. We got Ali Holm, Gamzatov, Tavares, and a Jan Blachowicz in green. George St. Pierre, Khabib, Uriah Hall, and Charles Oliveira. Here we have a Gadella, Simon, Qatar, and Holloway. Faber, Yusuf. Here's a Nate Diaz with a John Jones. Salikov, Askarov. Askarov. When you don't see his first name, it messes me up. Jared Cannonier and a Andrade. Teixeira, Burns, Tybura, and Derek Lewis. Here we have a Josh Emmett, McLeod, Lauren Murphy, and Israel Adesanya. Gamrot, here's a Dawson, Chiesa, and a Robbie Lawler. I like watching him. Michael Chandler, Casey O'Neill, Avila, and Derek Lewis. A Santiago Ponzinibbio. That's a name that hurts my head. Jalen Turner, Zhang Wei Li, and a silver Sean Brady. It's not over. There's still another full case. Plus what's on here. Don't despair. Rob Font, Gon, Chiesa, and Masvidal. Araujo, a Yuri Prochazka, Ziam, and a Kamaru Usman. John Jones, Daniel Cormier, Suarez, Misha Tate. Marina Rodriguez, Sumu Lingjie Lang, and we have a Garbrandt Green. I do not think we have any more hobby yet. If something come around, I'll be sure to break it. Here we have a Patty, Merab Davashvili, Kai Kara France, and a George St. Pierre. But no hobby on the horizon of yet, but sometimes things just pop up and get listed right as we go. Here's a Edson Barboza, a Ozdemir, Cub Swanson, and a silver Matt Brown. Daniel Rodriguez, Max Holloway, Pena, and a Andrade. Here we got Albazi, Luque, McKenna, and a Lewis. Pereira, Lesnar, Caceres, and a Adesanya. We have a Alvarez, Pantoja, a Hermanson, and we have a Paulo Costa in green. Here's a Fiorot, Jeff Neal, Covington, and a Derek Lewis. Here's a Dan Ige, Volkanovski, Cejudo, and we have a silver of Luka Budmi. Pereira, Holloway, Steven Peterson, and a Jan Blachowicz. Joel Alvarez, Luque, McKenna, and a Tony Ferguson. Here's a Fiorot, Lesnar, Caceres, and a Jan Blachowicz. Danny, like you said. It just came up as soon as you said that. Pantoja, Hermanson, and a Nunes. Danny Gay. Here is a Ferguson, Neal, Covington, and a Ngannou. Chukigan, Volkanovski, Cejudo, and Andre Muniz, silver. Alright, guy. It's going to be pretty funny. Here we have a Dawson, Liang Lang, and a Jermaine Duradami in silver. Aldo, Stamen, Whitaker, and a Oliveira. I think there's one Pulsar per case. I'm a little surprised about what's happening right now. Here's a Giga, Oliveira, Volkanovski, and a Shamil Gamzatov, green rookie. Here we have a Misha, a Cejudo, bottom is a Holloway, and our autograph here is a nice one. Congrats to the Justin Gaethje spot. And this is a Pulsar autograph too, numbered 24 of 25. So we're waiting the whole case for this puppy. Last but not least, congrats to the Justin Gaethje spot. That is a pretty hit for you. I was like, this better have a freaking autograph in here. Took the third last pack from the entire case for me to feel okay about this. I was like, oh no, not again, not another WWE. Here is a Anthony Smith, Jeff Neal, Covington, and a John Jones. Here we got a Blachowicz, Pantoja, Hermanson, and a Nate Diaz. All right, one case down. Let's get into the second one. No, his autograph is not cut up at all. You can see it pretty good there. The sticker ends where my fingernail was right there. It just looks it because he just like abruptly stops it. But yeah. Boom. So, congrats. Now, oh no, don't fall. Our second case. Don't cut me, knife. That worked perfectly. I'll show you a little zoom. Little brick. Push you back. And there we have our 2-stack wall. Let's cut into it. I would hope so. It's at a 25, so I'd hope even if he doesn't win, it's still like he's still like a pretty successful dude. If he wins, I would think it'd be more than 3, especially since it's at a 25. I know it's like a retail pulsar, but still. Is that what his auto is going for right now? Like for a numbered auto at a 25 on eBay? Is that what it is? $300? I thought like he's more popular than that. I haven't looked at any of the prices on UFC stuff like that in a while, so I'm just guessing right now. Oh yeah, it'd be comp to a Mojo at 25, I would assume. Yeah, he really needs to win. Then his prices will jump. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open another 5, so we'll just be doing like 10 at a time. Yeah. Don't cut my fingers. I know it sucks to just rip boxes and then go through the cards, but it is the blaster way. My goal is to make this video no longer than an hour and like 10 minutes, which I think we can do. Man, these corners are so pointy. Alright, that was a lot of work. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, Bryce Mitchell, Ziam, Gane, Poirier. No. Here we got a Chuck Liddell, Suarez, Prochazka, and another Prochazka. Frankie Edgar, Sumu, Cormier, and a Stipe. We have a Darush, a Merabdashvili, Kaikara France, and a silver of Pane Kianazad. Her name always gets me. Spivak, Ozdemir, Swanson, and Stipe. Just base of Shavkat, I think, if we've seen it. Here's Dominic Reyes, Tom Aspinall, again, the Brunson, and a Andrade. That's our second Aspinall. Julian Marquez, Royval, Yanez, and Nate Diaz. Gillespie, Maya, Jacoby, and a silver of Alexander Romanov. Sanhagen, Munoz, Romanov, and a Alexander Volkanovski. Sakai, Yan Jianan, Span, and we have a green Nate Diaz. Nunez, Gastelum, Edmund Shabazyan, and a Valentina Shevchenko. Aldana, Sinkau, Nunez, and a John Jones. Chase Hooper, Menefield, a Topuria, and a Khabib Nurmagomedov. Aljamain Sterling, Strickland, a Quintrillo, and a TJ Dillashaw. Aldana, Kevin Holland, Lutz, and a Dustin Jacoby silver rookie. I think that'd be a pretty fun fight to see. I don't know if Nate Diaz would do very well, or Nick. Who is he going to fight? Which Diaz brother? A Spivak, a Sinkau, Nunez, and a Francis. I would assume it'd be Nate. Darush, Volkan Ozdemir, Cub Swanson, and we have a Andrade in green. Bonus machines. Pretty sure Chame would have his way with him. Here's an Edgar, Mirab, Kaikara France, and a Yuri Prohashka. I think Nate's a little past his prime. Not that he's not gonna mess people up, but I think that guy is just on a different level right now in their careers. Matt Brown, Oliveira, Volkanovski, and a Brandon Moreno. He's a zombie. Jack Shore, Cejudo. Here is a Jeff Neal and a Ortega in silver. Stephen Thompson, Covington, Pantoja, and a Khabib. We got Neil Magny, Jack Hermanson, Brock Lesnar, and a John Jones in green. I think this is our second green John Jones. Leron Murphy, Caceres, Luque, and a Poirier. Barboza, Cyril Gahn, Chiesa, and a Oliveira. Got another Patty, McLeod, Murphy, and a Blachowicz. Marino Rodriguez, Gilbert Burns, Tabora, and a Yair Rodriguez silver. John Jones, Askarov, Cannonier, and a Conor McGregor. Araujo, Cerrone, Craig, and another Araujo in green. Vivian. Something's bendy in here. We got Font, Alex Perez, Daeung Jung, and a Joanna. I was hoping for an autograph. Shogun, Maya, Jacoby, and Mackenzie Dern. Figueiredo, Santos, Till, and Amanda Nunes. Yeah, it seems like John Jones has done pretty well. Ortega, Ankalev, Wood, and Connor. Rakic, Francis, Puelas, and a Li Jinglang in silver. Yair Rodriguez, Tom Aspinall, Derek Brunson, and a Yuri Prochazka. We got Garbrandt, Royval, Yanez, and a Alonzo Menefield. Bryce Mitchell, a Tatiana Suarez, Prochazka, and a Volkanovski. Chuck Liddell, Sumu, Daniel Cormier, and a Jimmy Crute. Frankie Edgar, Merab Devashvili, Kaikara France, and a Joanna. We got a Daniil Dariush, Ozdemir, Swanson, and a Misha Serkunov. Fearless and fireworks. Here we have a Spivak, Esenkau, Nunez, and a Conor McGregor. See if we can get some more Aljamain in here. Aldana, Holland, Lutz, and Jan. I was like thinking, should I stop at Jan? Because there's better Jan. Alonzo, Lesnar, Caceres, and Stipe. I haven't seen better Jan in here. That's pretty funny. Here's a Vera, Pantoja, a Hermanson with a Darren Till green. Some guys are like not showing up here. Fizaev, Jeff Neal, Covington, and a Stipe. There's a bunch of Stipe cards. Panini loves like their correlation. Here's a Felicia Spencer, a Volkanovski, a Cejudo, and a silver Edmund Shabazian. Kevin Lee, Robert Whitaker, Charles Oliveira, and a John Jones. More John Jones. Sean O'Malley, Li Jinglang, Stamen, and a Valentina Shevchenko. Valentina's also got a bunch of cards in here. Neil Magny, Muniz, a Dos Anjos, and a Mackenzie Dern. Leroy Murphy, Vittori, Masvidal, and George St. Pierre. Chukagian, Radami, Evloev, and we have a silver of Jan Blachowicz. Borsbauer. There we go. Tony Ferguson, Tarzukian, Rosenstruik, and a Kamaru Usman, who hasn't showed a lot either. Here we have a Dan Ige, Dominic Cruz, Dan Hooker, and a George St. Pierre. It's not Danny Ige. Here's a Fiorot, a Bilal Muhammad. Here's Brock, and a Misha Tate. Gillespie, Munoz, Romanov, and a Volkanovski. Here we have a Sanhagen, Yang Jiangyang, Span, and Amanda Nunes. Pretty sure I just said Yang 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 and got away with it. Try to talk quick, it's hard. Sakai, Gastelum, Shazbayan, and a Jimmy Crute silver. Yeah, I don't think I've said her name. A Nunes, Phil Haas, a Moraes, and a Sean O'Malley. 2 packs to go from our first 10 from this second 20-box blaster. Here's Israel Adesanya, Walker, Turner, and Amanda Nunes. Here we have a Shavkat Rakhmonov, choking somebody out, Jang Wei Lee, Casey O'Neill, and a Aljamain Sterling. All right, let's see what our last. Oh, let's go 5 at a time this time. It seemed to work when I cut them differently. Good news, bad news. We've opened half and haven't hit anything substantial. Good news. Hopefully that means in the last 10 boxes there is an autograph and a pulsar. At least one of each. How exciting. Well, that pack seemed like it was more stuff. All right, let's get this done. All right, Home, Ankalaev, Wood, and Dustin Poirier. George St. Pierre, Francis Puelles, and Aljamain Sterling. Gadella, Aspinall, Brunson, and a silver Gastelum. Uriah Faber, Royval, Yanez, and a Sean O'Malley. Here we have a Davison Figueiredo, Maya, a Jacoby, and a green Valentina Shevchenko. Ortega, Munoz, Romanov, and Valentina. We got Aldana, Dos Anjos, Vittori, and Frankie Edgar. This is box like 11 of 20 from our second case. A Damir Ismagulov. Yeah, that sounds right. Murphy, a Hermanson, and a Rose Namajunas. Rodrigo Bonaturin. Here's Nate Diaz, Edwards, and Amanda Nunes. No problem. Thanks for joining us in our breaks. We appreciate you all. Here is a Jimmy Crute, Qatar, Yusuf, and a Sadiq Yusuf Green. Here's a Luka Bunmi. That's the best name. Here is a Uriah Hall, Simon, and a Volkanovski. Kainazad, Tavares, Khabib, and Royval. Stipe, Islam, Shamil Gamzatov, and Sean O'Malley. No. Esparza, Lingo, Lawler, and Volkanovski. Duplessis, Lesnar, Caceres, and John Jones. A Ponzibino, or Zibio, a Dawson, Ling Lang, and a Santo, again, the name with the silver of Santiago Ponzinibbio. Dude, you should have bought in on that then. Chandler, Stamen, Whitaker, and Poirier. I think I'm like getting like 80% of them ish. I don't think I'm that bad. Some of these guys' names, it's not my fault though. Like if you don't watch enough UFC, some of these guys' names are like pretty hard. Gamrot, Oliveira, Volkanovski, and we have another green for the Israel Adesanya spot. I mean, like, try doing a soccer break, not watching soccer. That will have a wonderful time. Cejudo, Neal, and Nunes. And you guys are nice. Those people will just butcher you. Soccer people? That's why we have a designated soccer person. No, it's all good. Don't worry. Oh, you should have seen when I was doing, like, WWE. That was fun. Yeah, Pereira, Radimi, Evloev, and a Stipe Miocic. Here's a Joel Alvarez, a Vittori, Masvidal, and we have a Kelvin Kattar in green. Is it Cater? I can't remember. I used to like it called Kattar. Here's a Fiorot, Muniz, a Dos Anjos, and a John Jones. Some of them I'm trying to say really quick because I know I'm saying them wrong. Trying to get away with it, but obviously it's not working. Here's a EA, a Sean Brady. Here we have a Misha Tate and a silver Tom Aspinall. Congrats to the Tom Aspinall spot. A little off center, but nice. Very shiny. A Tony Ferguson, Pena, Patterson, and a Shevchenko. Yeah, we're almost through this second case. Spivak, a Masvidal, Radamy, and a Max Holloway. I'll do a recap of all the greens that I pulled and show a little bit of all the Aspinalls and the Patties, but not just the regular base. Gotta watch the video to watch all the base that come out, which is the majority of all of this. But I'll show you all the autographs. So hopefully the autographs and the pulsars that are gonna keep. Joanna, Luque, McKenna, and a Connor. But even now, like all the green prisms, I'll show. Nah, it's all good. Here we have a Aljamain Sterling, Tate, Muniz, and a Cyril Gahn. Modafari, Holloway, Pena, and a Holloway. Dude, these last boxes are going to be loaded, I hope. We got a Hooper, Steven Peterson, Sean Brady, and a Jeff Molina Silver. Alright, let's do one at a time. I already filled my hour 10 anyways. So much garbage here. Not the cards I'm talking about beside me. From all the breaks from yesterday and today. It's like a mountain of boxes and wrappers. And ugh. Here's our first better. Jan, Sinkel, Nunez, Poirier. Here we have a Dustin Poirier, Kevin Holland, Lutz, and a green fireworks for the Alexander Volkanovski spot. Andrade, Strickland, Quantrillo, and a John Jones. Here we have a Abubakar Nurmagomedov. Here's Alonzo Menefield, Topuria, and a Ryan Spann Silver. Brandon Moreno, a Rose, a Daukus, and another Rose. Daniel Rodriguez. Here's a Dan Hooker, Bilal Muhammad, and a Jan Blachowicz. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, that fell knife. Whoa. Don't hit the box. Alright. Devin Figueiredo, Jacoby, Munoz, and a GSP. Brian Ortega, Romanov, Xiaonan, and a Ioana. Rakic, Span, Gastelum, and a silver of Adrian Yanez. Yair Rodriguez, Shabazian, Phil Haas, and Charles Oliveira. Cody Garbrandt, Moraes, Walker, and we have a Derek Lewis Fearless in green. Shogun, Jalen Turner, Zhang Wei Li, and Israel Adesanya. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a Pulsar, hopefully soon. This is going to kill me if it goes back to the last box again. Here's a Alex Morono, Ziam Gane, and Sean O'Malley. Here we have a Zabit Magomedov-Sharipov, a Chiesa, Niklau, and a Volkanovski. Conor McGregor, a Lauren Murphy, Gilbert Burns, and a silver of Marlon Moraes. I think we're trying to get UFC Donruss. A Macy Barber, Tabura, Askarov, and Amanda Nunes. Here we have a Kamaru Usman, Cannonier, Cerrone, and a Magomed Ankalaev in green. Oh, something in here, thank God. TJ Dillashaw, a Paul Craig. Bottom card here is a O'Malley. And our autograph is of Chris Daukaus. Not numbered. Rookie auto. Congratulations to the Chris Daukaus spot. I was hoping for a superstar, but that's okay. Rookies aren't bad. Rookies are still good. Congratulations, whoever picked up that spot. I'll put you there until I move you all for the last box. Still a Pulsar in here somewhere. Can't believe I had to open up like 18 boxes for that. Or 17 boxes. No, it's 18 boxes. This is the 19th and that's the 20th. My math abilities are improving. Alright, we have a Beneil Dariush. Oh, that almost got me. Here's the guy we just hit his autograph. Chris Daukaus, Alonzo Benefield, Brandon Moreno. Frankie Edgar, Tapuria, Strickland, and Donald Cerrone. Chuck Liddell, Quantrillo, Holland, and a Johnny Walker silver. Bryce Mitchell, Lutz, Asencal, and Stipe. Alex Morono, Nina Nunes, Volkan Ozdemir, and we have a Bilal Muhammad in green. To end it. I'll try. We have a Zabit, who was nowhere. Now we have two. Cub Swanson, a Davishvili, and a Brandon Moreno. Alright, so the last box, again, will have something in it. Wonderful. Love the suspense. Get an ulcer opening these boxes. No problem. Thanks for joining. Oh my God, the corners are the worst. All right, we have a Gaethje, a Casey O'Neill, a Vila, and a Charles Oliveira. Tiago Moses, a Grant Dawson, Li Jinglang, and a Moreno. Sean O'Malley, Cody Stamen, Robert Whitaker, and a silver of Shogun Rua. Here we have a Kevin Lee, Charles Oliveira, Volkanovski, and a Donald Cerrone. Here, oh, this is just a regular green. And it's Felicia Spencer, Cejudo, Jeff Neal, and a Rob Font. Dude. Oh, is it like okay? A Fitzaev, a Colby Covington, a Pantoja, and a Stipe. That's weird sauce. All right, let's do a recap. I don't know what to say about the last one. Yeah, it kind of caught me off guard. I don't know what to do with that. It's just wonderful Panini correlation, unfortunately, for us. Same thing happened with Topps, too. You're supposed to get, like, one autograph per, like, case of Chrome, Allen, and Ginter, and, like, nope. Wonderful correlation. That's garbage. All right, recap time. Thanks for joining us, Christopher. Hopefully next time will join us in a hobby break because some of these blasters are just so finicky. All right, we got John Jones in green, Rob Font, a Bilal Muhammad, a Magomed Ankalaev, Derek Lewis, a Volkanovski. Here's a silver of Tom Aspinall, a Qatar in green. These are all green. Israel Adesanya, Yusuf, Valentina Shevchenko, Darren Till. Here we have a Kroot, a Menefield, a regular Tom Aspinall, a Araujo in green. Here's a Patty. Here's John Jones, a Andrade, Nate Diaz, a Tom Aspinall. Here's a Shamil Gamzatov. Here's a Paulo Costa. We have another Patty over there. Cody Garbrandt. Here's a Sean Brady Silver. Here we have a Robbie Lawler, Jan Blachowicz, another Aspinall. Here's a Francis Ngannou, a Israel Adesanya, Shogun, a Pavia, another Patty. Here we have a Jalen Turner, and we have ourselves a Islam Makhachev. Here's a Brian Ortega and a Dustin Jacoby. Here over there. Our three big hits from our two cases. Our biggest hit of the break is a Justin Gaethje, numbered to 25. Congrats to the Justin Gaethje spot. Here we have a Pulsar for Daniel Rodriguez. This is numbered to 25 as well. This is numbered 19. Nice big tattoo, 1986. I know what year you're born. And here we have a rookie auto for the Chris Dacus spot, unnumbered. Okay, thank you all for joining us. I'm sorry I couldn't keep it a little bit shorter. My plan failed. Yeah. Hopefully in the future, the breaks will yield a little bit more. Thank you all for your company. I hope you guys had a decent time and it was a little boring, but I hope I could get some entertainment. Take care, stay safe, and I'd love to see you in future North of 7 breaks. Take it easy.